This girl wakes up every day to find that her home has been moved to a new location. Sometimes, the area in front of her house turns into a forest. Other times, it becomes a stinky drainage ditch, or occasionally a clear, serene stream. She is shocked and asks her husband what's going on, but her husband replies that it's just Lisa's memory disorder. However, after taking another nap, the area outside her house turns into a cliff. She is startled and slips, falling down the edge. Fortunately, her husband arrives in time to rescue her. Once Lisa wakes up, she immediately hugs her husband and thanks him for saving her. But strangely, her husband insists that none of this ever happened. Lisa touches her dry hair and notices that there are no signs of having fallen into water. Her husband suggests it might be due to a car accident she had. Her parents, who were in the car with her, both died in the crash. The combined mental and physical trauma caused Lisa's mental breakdown. Lisa believes her husband's explanation, so she lies down at home and falls asleep. However, when Lisa wakes up again, the scene outside her house has changed once more. Suddenly, an idea strikes her. She grabs her phone from the car and takes pictures of the surroundings. But the next day, all the photos on her phone mysteriously vanish. Lisa completely breaks down. So, her husband takes her to the mental hospital in town. Fortunately, after an examination, the doctor says Lisa is fine, and as long as she takes her medication on time, she won't experience hallucinations again. Lisa feels very grateful to have such a good husband, who remains by her side despite her mental illness. She decides to bring her hardworking husband some mineral water. However, as she pours the water, she suddenly feels that something is wrong. Normally, her husband always pours water for her, and the water seems a bit different in color from what she usually gets. She opens a cabinet in the room, and sure enough, finds 2 types of bottled water with different colored caps. Her husband always drinks the blue-capped bottles, and the red-capped ones are all meant for her. Could there be something wrong with the water? To verify her suspicions, Lisa quickly swaps the caps on all the bottles and returns them to their original spots. At lunch, her husband drinks the water with the suspicious fruit flavor and soon begins to feel dizzy. He forces himself to take a cold shower, but still feels unwell. He goes outside to make a phone call and then drives off, not saying where he's going. Lisa seizes the rare opportunity and immediately goes outside to investigate. She is stunned to find hidden tires beneath the house. To her surprise, it turns out that her home is actually a disguised RV. This explains why she wakes up to a different scene every time. Just then, Lisa hears the sound of a car engine nearby. She knows her husband has returned. In order to figure out what her husband is up to, Lisa quickly pours half of the water out, pretending she drank it all. Then, she lies down on the bed, pretending to be asleep. When her husband comes back, he believes that his wife has been knocked out again. He then goes outside to connect the house to the car, planning to change the house's scenery. What is her husband really up to? This is the plot of the latest mystery film, titled Stranny Dom.